Hi, welcome back. I just did a, not tutorial, but a demo of my foundation routine that I've been using. So if you haven't seen that, just I'll try to leave the link down below. If I forget to do that, just look in my videos and you'll see it. It'll probably be before this one, but in case it's not, it'll be after. It'll be real close to the one I'm doing now. I thought that I would continue on with a face of the day and save some time and use the foundation that I just put on. Now the foundation that I'm using is the Makeup Forever HD. I'm using two shades, 120 and 123, and I mix them and it comes out just the perfect color. Now I'm doing sort of a casual evening look, and I'm going to go ahead and do some more with my face and then do my eyes. Now the next step I would do is I would put some highlight on, and I've been enjoying this Girl Meets Pearl. Even though it's a liquid creamy highlight, I really have been enjoying it over the light powder that I put on my face to set the makeup. It doesn't get cakey looking or anything. I put a little bit too much on my cheeks now, so I'll just use that for my nose and my Cupid's bow. And I try to feel with my fingers, and then first with this, the top of the cheekbone, and that's where I put my highlighter at. And try not to get too close to the eyes where I have some little wrinkling, because that's just going to highlight the wrinkling, and nobody wants that. Okay, here we go. Now I'm going to put some blush on, and I'm going to use one of my favorites, which is Peaches by MAC. Right now I have it in one of these Z palettes, but I've just received in the mail an order, and yes, that's Peaches, of the MAC, the hard palette, so I'll be transferring those probably sometime today. Now I'm going to use a MAC, I was going to use the 109, but I think I'm going to use this one, which is sort of like a tapered, and it's the number 130 or 138. You can see that better than me. I'm going to take Peaches, put some on the tip, shake off a bit, and then I'm going to go right over here. And if I go over the highlighter, it's okay, because the highlighter will just go right through the Peaches. And I'm just following along where my cheekbone is, and then I do this like little C there. I already have some bronzer on, so I won't need to add any more unless I was going to go someplace and it was a fancier occasion and I want to be a little more bronzed up. But I'm just going to go, you know, maybe have a little light dinner with my husband, go to the bookstore or something like that. So this is just that kind of look. Okay, so I do that little C on each side, and then I always just kind of go very lightly here. It adds to the effect of kind of a glowy look without, you know, looking greasy. And for eyeshadow today, I think I'm going to be using, I took out my Too Faced chocolate palette, but I'm going to use one by Stila, because there might be a giveaway soon, and it might include a Stila palette, so I want to show you some of the shadows I have. I don't think it'll be this Stila palette, but it will be one very similar. Now this is the one in the Moment, and I really like these because they come with pretty good amount of shadows, and also a little, I think it's a waterproof liner. So let me take that out so it doesn't drop on the floor while I'm doing my shadow. And I'm going to take a flat shader brush, and the first thing I need to do that I've forgotten is I want a little base there, or a little primer, to keep the shadows there longer and also show the true color. So I'm going to use my Painterly by MAC, and you can use your fingers, you can use a little brush. To save time, I'm going to use my fingers, and I always just use my pointer finger. It seems to work the best for me, and I'm putting it all over my lid, except I'm not going past the brow bone. or to the brow bone. Just going where the crease is over here and stop over there. Because I want to use a different highlight, and I just like it better without too much in that area. It does look caked up. Okay, I'm going to take this flat shader brush, just something like this, and this is a Sigma E55. And I think what I'll do is I'm going to take this very light color here. It reminds me of the MAC Creme Brulee or Wet n Wild. And when I put my shadows on, I like to leave my eyes open because I do have a bit of a hooded eye. And even though I have the hooded eye and I have to make a crease, I have a lot to work with. So if I close my eye, then the colors that I want to show probably won't show. So I open it up and do it that way. And if you think you can't do it, it just takes practice, and after practicing a little bit, you'll be able to do it. Now I'm going to take this darker color brown, and that's the only thing is they don't have the names on them, but that's okay. And I'm going to take a brush like this, just a fluffy blending brush, pick up some of that, and I'm going to go right into that crease. Well, it's not really a crease, but I'm making a crease in my eye, or on my eye, and I'm going to tap and blend. And you can go as dark as you want or as light as you want. Hopefully you're seeing this pretty good. I have pretty good light over here, so and make sure I'm grabbing this one. Yeah. You also can put down the crease color with a shader brush and then go back and blend, but I find that this is just easier. And then I kind of go back and forth with my eyes looking to see, make sure that they're pretty much even as far as color. Like I saw this one needed a little bit more. Now I'm going to put this down, and now I'm going to just blend that. Always get little hairs that come out. And I'm not going like past this mark, or else it brings the eye down. Okay, now you could leave it like this, but I like to make it a little bit darker for the evening. So I'm going to take this other flat shader brush, and I love purple, so I'm going to pick up this dark purple color, and in the camera it looks blue, but it's purple. And I'm going to tap it, and I believe this one is a matte color. And I'm going to go just in the outer corner here, and diagonally I'm putting down that shadow. Yeah, this is a matte, which is fine. Right there. And I'm not liking this brush. It's not picking up the color that I want, so I'm going to grab another one here. This is a Sedona lace, and it's just a little bit bigger, and I think it'll grab the color better. Oh yeah, it did. So like I said, I just kind of go diagonally, and I don't go past there because it will bring the eye down. And I need to get a little closer to my mirror, but I'll put it on the magnetized. There we go. Sorry if I'm out of the shot. Okay, now I'm going to take move things around here, a pencil brush, and it is dirty because I used it yesterday and didn't clean it. And I'm going to pick up that dark purple color again, and I'm going to line the bottom lash line just nice and easy, just like that. You can put it darker, but I'm going to use that liner But I think I'm going to use it on the top lash line, so I just don't want too much going down here. Okay, like that. Then I'm taking the pencil that came with it, and this is the Stila Smudge Stick Waterproof Eyeliner in the color, it's gonna make me put my glasses on, right? The readers. Gosh, Tetra. And I'm going to bring it up a little bit. Now I'm gonna go and line the top lash line, but just very lightly. And you can close your eyes for this one, or you can leave them open. Sometimes I do a combination of both, like you see me doing, because I want to get the color down on the lash line, but I also want to do the shape of the eye. Just lightly. And that one kind of went up a little too high, but that's all right. We're going to fix that. Okay, then take your your pencil brush, and lightly just go over that and just smudge it out. And if you don't like the color that it's turned out, or there's too much, you can go back in with like a lighter color, like this light orchid color, which I'll try to show you. Try it to show you. I really like the Stila shadows. I have pretty sensitive eyes, and they never bother my eyes, so that's pretty good for me. There we go. Now the next thing I'm going to do is just curl my eyelashes, and I'm just going to use this drugstore curler. I had a Shiseido one, and it broke, and now I can't get the black little cushiony thing back in it. I think for $19 they should make them where they don't break, and it's easy to get that back in. And I still have it, so I might bring it to the counter and ask them to put it in there for me. That one didn't get as curled as I want to. Okay, another thing that I like to do, especially in the summer, is to use I was going to say sugar-free, waterproof mascara, and so I'm going to use that. I will do a tutorial soon using the unique system of mascara where they have the fiber mascara, and it makes your lashes look like they're false, and it really does. The only thing is with that, you have to really take your time, and especially for me, my hands get a little, I don't know if it's shaky, but I tend to smudge a little bit too much. Like I've just smudged a little bit here, but we're going to take care of that in just a minute. Just putting down a couple coats on the top, and then while that dries, I'm going to go and put a little bit on the bottom. And if you don't want to put any on the bottom, that's fine. I don't always put mascara on the bottom lashes in the summer because I tend to sweat like from here, but usually this waterproof mascara works good. And I don't know if I said what it was. It's the Maybelline Falsies Volume Express, and like I said, it's in waterproof. I saw a video in the UK where Anastasia has a new product, but I haven't seen it in the stores or online, and it's a waterproof, like not base, but a top coat that you put on, and it will make any mascara waterproof. So as soon as I see that, I'm going to pick that up because that'll be very handy to have. Now to get the little smudges out, I always keep some little cotton buds here, and this is the kind that has like the flat that you can use for eyeshadow, and this has the pointed one. And I'm just going to take MAC Fix Plus. You can also use your saliva if you want, but on camera I don't want to do that. I'm just spraying a little bit of the MAC, and I'm going to lightly just get that smudge out. There it goes. Look around, make sure I don't have any other smudges. And you can use eye makeup remover, you know, the liquid, but I just don't have any here on my vanity, or else I would use that. And honestly, if I wasn't taping it, I would just use my saliva because I'm just doing my own makeup. Okay, and then I just do like a little check, make sure everything looks okay. I take my hair down, and then I decide what color I like to use for my lips. And I think I'm going to use a new one that I have, if I can find it here, if it didn't drop, excuse me. Very close to the camera here. There it is. It is another product by the new Osborne collection for MAC, and this is the Sharon Osbourne. It's the patent. It's the patent polish lip pencil, and it's in the color Ruby, which is really pretty. And I don't really use lip pencils too much. The only time I really do is if I'm going for a bold red lip, you know, to define the lips, and then put some of that down on my lips for it to stay. And there, that is it. So that's my look of the day. It's kind of a semi-casual look for the evening, and the only reason I'm saying evening is because I didn't wear my sunblock. I always wear it now during the day, but the sun is already down by now, and so I don't need that extra coverage or extra product. I always hate like when your hair doesn't part the way you want it to, but oh well. I hope that you enjoyed that and that you are doing well. I am going to be trying to do more videos for you. I know that I had not recorded for about 4 weeks or so. It was health related, nothing big, just that I had been very, very fatigued, and I also went on a long weekend to Savannah, Georgia with my husband and my parents to attend a wedding of a cousin of mine, and that was really a lot of fun. But when I came home, I paid for it and I had a lot of bed rest that following week. So that was another reason that I know that, you know, the subscribers that I have on here that are so loving and loyal, I don't have to have an excuse, but I am just explaining why I haven't been on here for a while. I think that's about it. If I had anything else to tell you, I'll just tell you in the next video, and be looking out for that giveaway, because it might come up at a time that you don't even know that it's coming up. So take care of yourselves, and I hope that you're doing well. See you soon. Bye-bye.